taste.
He has a little Fridays in the house, and whenever he wants to see a star, he tries to hold basic split in the cat and he's not because he works that way. He emotes when he sees full metal off in his
You're gonna make me emote, stop it.
I'm trying not to hurt us.
No, bro, listen to this bad one, it's already like 2020.
It's worried for Scar and he cheers the good guys and who's the bad guys.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Thank you so much for taking part of that. He got Vic a little Star Trek thing and he told me, Mommy, I don't know what Mr. Tatum likes. So he gave some of his allowance money and I kicked him the rest and I went on the side and got you Doctor Who.
Oh my God, Batman! Oh my God, thank you. This is the best thing ever.
So I told him he likes Doctor Who, so I'll give him something Doctor Who.
What's his name?
Tyler.
Tyler! I love you, Tyler!
He can't do the crowds voice here,
That's
so he's not
okay.
here.
I'm
He's
just
in LA.
saying, everyone just help me say I love you, Tyler. I love you, Tyler!
I love you, Tyler.
This is so cool. Thank you so much. What's your question?
I'm a high school teacher. I teach music and theater.
Oh my God, you're so awesome. See, this is what I love about cons. Like, I'm an actor. On my best day, I get to play someone like you. And that's as good as it gets for me.
When you get the sides of the character, obviously the physical part of the character determines what type of voice you use. But I was wondering how much of it, like the backstory, determines what type of voice you use for that character.
You know, you'd be surprised how little backstory matters. And I say it to an actor, to the person playing it, because as a human being, your own backstory doesn't matter. You don't think of your backstory. It's so unconscious. I mean, there are maybe certain things you intend to do because of this thing, but that's all in the script. The process when you're auditioning for a character, particularly when it's something like dubbing or animated, it's just so fast. You go in and you get like this very basic rundown, and the idea is to just kind of parse it down to the most fundamental human emotions of like, this is a character, he's out for, like if I trying out for Scar, which was I did the character because of the original franchise, but had the audition signs for him might have just been a handful of lines, and him saying, and the reads or the directions might have been Scar is gruff, he has a chip on his shoulder, he's very much, out for revenge because his family was blah, 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 and that would have been the basic. You wouldn't have gotten much more detail because there just isn't time to absorb that. And as long as you know like the broad strokes, you can walk into that and give it anything that it's the idea of an audition sign is to kind of be simple and parse it down so that it kind of leaves room for the actor to just kind of read that and go, well, it's like a Rorschach test. Like it's like, look at this, what do you see? And then the director wants to know what is your first impression from that limited, information. What's your first instinct? And so you'll go in and be like, well, I hear a chip on his shoulder, so I'm gonna make him kind of low and not talk a lot because he's not really caring here, and that might be a choice the director doesn't like. And he'll be like, cool, can you raise the volume a little bit? And you work on it in the audition process. But I find that as an actor, the less information you are given, the more real it is, because you as a person, if Scar's a real person, doesn't know what's going to happen next, doesn't always know or is not always thinking about every single piece of his history in a particular scene. So you just kind of let it kind of be its own thing. Something else I've learned, and this is another long-winded answer because I love talking about acting, but I had to learn to myself, I'm not the one telling the story. The actor is not the one telling the story. The audience is the one telling itself the story based on what it sees. And everyone's going to tell themselves that story based on their own needs, their own experiences, their own take, unconsciously or otherwise. My job, any actor's job, is to just exist fully present in the moment, whatever the moment is, and to just be that. Because if you're an actor and you think too much about what do I want the audience to tell itself, it doesn't seem real. We can all see bad acting from a mile away because you can see the actor in their own head trying to control it too much, trying to think, well, then I'm going to do this. You can see them thinking about the next line they're going to say. And something like, it's a great example, working with Jeremy yesterday. Like, Jeremy is amazing. You can never see her thinking about the next line. Everything just arises out of this relationship that we know because we've read the script and we have an idea, oh, these two people hate each other because they're rivals. And that's all we need to know to just, those tiny little parsed down words can evoke so much that we bring
the same thing can happen in a voice acting setting because you're often recording off of people that have already laid down track, or you're working with beautiful animation, which is already kind of infusing something into the performance because you can't help but be moved by what you're watching and hearing. All of those things, and the director will be like, "Cool, that's great. Now let it be true that Scar likes puppies." And that, so that might completely just out of nowhere, you're suddenly hit with, well, I didn't think about that, but why can't we use that? So all of that is to say, like, I like going in with as little information as possible, is what I understand. Because I also learned very early on that the more I know, the less I'm able to perform. Kyoya is a great example. I auditioned for Kyoya, and I had worked on the show a little bit as a time clerk for Monica, who was writing the adaptations, and I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this show, and I loved Kyoya, and I wanted it too bad because I knew him, and I knew what I thought he should be, and I was trying to control it too much, and because of it, it was like, blah, blah, blah. It's like trying to say I love you for the first time to someone, and you have this whole monologue in your head, like, I love you, and your eyes are the dance, and your heart is mine, and how do I love thee, let me count the ways, but then what comes out, that's so, part of an actor's job is to just let go, and let whatever's there be what you're working with in real time, rather than try to map it out, because when you map it out, it has this kind of alienating effect. The audience can see you thinking about the next line, and it takes them out. Does that make sense? Basically, I'm a very lazy person, so I don't like to do any homework.